I got a letter from the library saying that if I don't bring the book back,
Collections.
that is going to collections. I looked at it and it said $40. The book on Amazon is like $20. Low key, I've never been so pissed in my
So
life.
is your New Year's resolution to bring things
No,
back
to read.
on time?
No, it's to read, bro. Listen, I should have bought the book. Listen, I swear to you, I went there and I was so pissed. This guys are bringing stuff back. Yo, you're
The jacket. Hold on. The jacket.
I'm not reading this.
The jacket.
All right, yo, what's up? It's your boy Scrilla C, and we're here in the check-in. I'm with my boy KingsBob, best of the best.
Don't forget it.
I'm with my boy Sikes, the boy. You already don't know what it is. And I'm with my boy Mas. Cool now with the gun finger.
Cool now, red flag.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, happy holidays.
You know, man's wearing a certain color, but let's not get into that, you know. So,
Holidays, you see it.
yo, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa. You know, I like the man's wearing the red, black, and green. You done know?
You already know. And if you want to Xmas and chill, you already know to find me still.
Okay.
Happy Hanukkah.
You know, and Happy New Year as well. So, our topic is New Year's resolutions. Well, go on.
What about them?
Well, you tell me, fam.
Every day's a new year, see?
Mm-hmm.
So
Day's a new year.
Every day's a new year.
So you do them. Do you have any?
You don't get it?
No, I don't get it. I don't understand. I'm slow still.
January 2nd was last year, so the new January 2nd is a new year. January 3rd was last year, so the new January 3rd.
So what does that mean?
This bumble cleat. All right, New Year's resolution. How do you feel about them, guys? Do you think they're productive? Do you think like what's going on?
You know, to be honest with you, I think it's good to plan. I don't think you should wait till the new year to plan. I disagree with that. But the idea of planning and trying to stick to a plan, I do agree with. Right? So you're trying to knock down certain things. You want to work towards something, not just because I remember there was a situation. I don't remember how long ago this was. I said I want to stop roasting. For the New Year's, I was start roasting.
Didn't work.
I caved in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I caved in. Yo, people were getting at me, and I was starting to twitch, you know.
Why did you want to stop roasting?
I just want to stop roasting because I felt like, you know what, maybe people were taking it a little too personal, too harsh. But it wasn't. It was just me just getting back at, you know, people trying to take.
What did you say? What was the roast that you're just like, okay, this has to end?
No, but it's just a response because it's not necessarily a roast, but people take it as a roast because I was responding to maybe a very bad joke at me or something targeted at me, and I just responded, which flipped it on them.
So what was that moment?
I remember. It's been a while. It's been like 2 years ago.
So he's not trying to reveal.
No, he's not.
Saying when you were nice, a man took it the wrong way and you just went back.
No, I think I'm always a nice person, but it's that sometimes jokes can dig deep, right? So people.
You don't want to be the guy hurting everybody's feelings.
Exactly.
The best jokes are the most personal.
I mean, if you're in a rap battle,
that's right.
I'm telling you, man. You take a little.
The most offensive jokes are
I feel like the best jokes are the jokes that people can relate to.
Yes, I agree. But I don't know
one to work too, though.
This guy's out here trying to kill people.
Nah.
But but back to what we were talking about, when it comes to New Year's resolutions, I think they're good in the sense if you have a plan. So it's like, you know what, in 3 months I plan to do this, in 6 months and so forth. If it's something that you're working towards, right? Yeah. I kind of have a board where it's like 6 months plan, 12 months plan, 1 year plan, and 5 years. And I always try to knock down what I'm trying to do every day. Every day working towards something. So at least I know I'm working or trying to progress towards something. Do I do it all? No. That's the reality. Is not I don't do it all. But I'm not gonna wait till like, January 1st now I got to do A, B, and C, or I got to be in the gym, or I got to start eating healthy. I think it's something that you try to make a lifestyle as opposed to saying this year is my year. No, you know, every year, or you said every day should be your day, or every year should be your year, every moment. You know.
It's true. I think. Oh, yes, I'll let you go.
I can agree. Like I really do agree with what you're saying about New Year's. Man's no. Personally, I feel New Year's resolutions are bullshit, and it's because of the concept of New Year's resolution. So when you're saying like in terms of planning, I'm all for planning. Like, I don't feel like you should wait, as you said, for the New Year to do it. But people make this a thing where it's like New Year's resolutions like connected to the New Year. So it's like a holiday now where we have to make a resolution. Yo, all right, I gotta get in the gym and get fit by March. Like, bro, relax. It doesn't work this way. You know what I mean?
You should be in the gym right now,
People
technically,
make
right?
very unrealistic, and when it comes to New Year's resolution, that's when people make, and not to say the plans themselves are unrealistic, but people make unrealistic plans in terms of timeline. So it's like, all right, it's time to get a summer body.
Yeah, it's true.
You can't go from January to May and get a summer body.
It's
like,
true.
Nobody can. That's just how.
Unless
it
you
works.
already have the body.
So you know what I mean. So that's how I feel about New Year's resolutions. Yeah, man. Yo, planning's always good. Every day's a new year. If you decide on January 1st, yo, all right, I'm gonna do this, but I didn't do it, and it's March now, you can still go do it.
That's true.
That's what I mean, like by
That's
every
true.
day's a new year. You can still, all right, you know what? Let me strap in. Let me do this. Let me do that.
I feel like you're right. Like I agree with that because like when there's a New Year's resolution, realistically everybody thinks that they can quit something cold turkey or like go to the gym right away, and it doesn't work like that because realistically, how are you gonna go from not going to the gym to going like every
4 or
day?
5 days a week.
Exactly. And then what happens
And the busiest time of the year
exactly,
too,
and
right?
everybody's in there, it's packed, whatever.
hate
And
that
then what they do is after like a month or two, they give up and they say, you know what, next year. I'll do it next year. Next year, New Year's resolution. It doesn't work like that. You have to literally just take your time, go about it, do like
That's what happened with me. That's what happened with me with the roasting. Yeah.
Yeah.
You tried to quit cold
Exactly.
I tried to quit cold
turkey.
You
turkey.
can't.
People
You
just
can't.
press your button.
You just
It's
calm
just too
down. It's
easy.
literally take a
Move
step
like
back.
my gym,
Exactly.
you know, little
Wow.
Help it.
Yeah. So I feel like you take steps to it, but like I like it because at the end of the day, everybody goes in with a plan. Like I want to do this, so it's good, but it doesn't have to be New Year's for you to do that. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I think about.
I
That's what
personally
about
think New Year's resolutions are fantastic.
it. Yeah.
I think they're good only in the sense that, okay, it's a new year. I feel like it's a new me. I like to create that list or whatever it may be.
I knew you. It's the same you, fam.
It's a new me, man.
And this is my.
It's
thing
a
about-
mind state.
A new start.
Once you put
Yes,
yourself
he's right.
in a certain mind state, you're that new person. You have to put yourself in that mind state to be able to, attain whatever you're looking for. So if I say that, this year I want to buy this, I want to do this, I want to do that. When it comes to next year, I can look at my, what my resolutions were and be like, yo, I was a waste man this year. Or I can be like, yo, I had a solid year. It's a great year. To me, I look at things in a year capacity because within a year, if I make a resolution and I'm not able to attain that resolution, you're a waste man. You're moving like a
Okay,
waste man.
but you see, I think the part that I do agree with you is the reflection part. That you, if I, you
But
know
that's
what
the
you
point of
look
the
at
resolution to reflect
no,
after.
no. What he was saying is that the thing is we put goals that sometimes are unattainable in front of us, right? So for example, if you really want to go for somebody, I'm not saying it's not impossible, but are you eating well? Are you doing all these different things? Are you doing the actual research to actually know, or are you just putting it on the list of 5 favorite things, 5 things you need to do? Whereas when you talk about the reflection, I can actually look, okay, you know what? At the beginning of this year, I was drinking,
Beers every day
or a bottle of vodka every week, spending $50. But now I drink a bottle of vodka once a month.
Yeah.
That's
Or you know what? I don't drink vodka anymore. I actually saving that $50, and now my belly I had is actually going down because the vodka is going down, and maybe my health has improved. Like that's when you get to actually see. Or as you said, you know what? I picked up a bad habit of smoking cigarettes, right? It could be something similar to that, right? So it could be that you realize and you reflect. I would say the reflection part I agree with, but the idea that, you know what, I'm gonna wait till it's March, who cares,
next January is coming. I can't wait for New Year's.
Yeah, but for King,
Garbage,
it works
garbage.
because realistically, he said for the whole year he looks back
he
at.
thinks
So
in per annum,
exactly. So it's not like he did it in a he
He's
quit.
an
He
exception.
started
He's
cold
an
turkey.
exception.
No,
How
because
many exceptions,
listen, if you did it, listen, if you did it from January and you have till December 31st or whatever, that means you have the whole year to do it. That's a good goal. You know what I mean?
That's a good
Versus someone that does it right away and just thinks it's gonna happen right away. He has a whole year.
Yeah.
So realistically, you can lose weight or get a great body or quit something or do whatever you want in life in a year. Like you can, and you can look back on it after a year and say, you know what, I made improvements. Versus if someone does it in a month and they say, I'm gonna get the gym body, and like by March, it's like it's not realistic.
It's March already, and I only lost 10 pounds.
It's not realistic.
F this, I'll just start again. next year and
Exactly.
do it over.
It's dumb.
And
So
that's where I'm coming from. Like, I could agree, as you said, with the reflection, but the rest, bullshit, fam.
Garbage.
So okay, so if you were going to make New Year's resolution for this year for yourself, what would your resolution be? Let's bring up some of what we think our resolutions would be, and try to hold ourselves accountable to check in towards attaining those for this year.
Never made no resolutions before, so.
Realistically, to stop eating on road so often. That's one goal for me, because I eat on road like on a regular basis. At one point, I was eating 3 meals a day on road, and
That's
it's
crazy.
ridiculous. And the thing is,
So you're making all these people
That's
rich.
why you're obese.
and that's why I have to be in the gym so often. But it's like one of those things where I'm trying to cut back and eat at home more. So I've started already. I've started for about 2 weeks now, and it's going good.
So stop. Wait until January 1st.
Nah.
So okay, so
I'm
if
gonna
you're
eat
eating,
this junior chicken.
if you're eating on the road 3 days a week right now,
Yeah.
how much do you want to cut
Three
that down
times
to?
a week.
I don't want
3 times in a day.
I realistically
3 times
want
in
to
a
only
day?
eat on
You
road.
said 3 times.
Hold on,
a
you
day,
said
every
3 times a day every day?
3 times a day, 2 times a day. Like I eat on road at least once
Breakfast,
a day.
dinner,
At
lunch.
least once a day.
What?
At least once.
Gosh.
Yes. But this is what I'm saying to you. So but
Oatmeal?
I don't eat oatmeal. I hate
Like it's
oatmeal.
oatmeal from Tim Hortons.
I don't eat oatmeal, porridge. I don't eat none of that stuff. But I'm saying to you like this, okay? Realistically, I think he isn't annoying.
You order soup in the morning?
No, I don't order none. I go to
I'm
Timor's, get
McGriddle,
a
right?
bagel or something. But yeah,
Okay, so what do you want to cut it down to?
0. I only when I'm going out. Like if I'm going out, like just say we go
To a
out.
dinner or something.
Yeah, we go out.
An
I
outing,
eat,
yeah.
and that's not
You
a
pretty
problem.
much don't want to eat like
I don't want
fast foods
exactly
like that no more.
because realistically, it's not good for my body. It's not good like money wise, everything. You know
Is
what
it
I mean?
realistic for you to cut it down to 0 though?
Oh, 100%. Realistically,
Okay.
it just comes down to laziness. Like I get home from work and you're like, you just go to sleep. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Realistically, but yeah,
Okay.
I've started already.
that's
So
That's good. We'll hold you
Trying.
to that.
So what about you, big man?
For myself?
Mm.
This guy has a list written down, eh?
it's like, hold on.
Which one? Let me get my phone out, guys.
I have a lot of things.
Give us like one big one, one main one.
Yeah.
That one's it's gonna be a very tough one, but I wanna buy another property. But I think it's gonna be very tough to do in the next year.
Okay.
So I don't think I should put that one down per se. I think
give-
that's
So
give us
situate
one,
yourself.
Give us one that we can hold you accountable to then.
I can't do that one still.
What is that?
going
That's
to
not
the
it.
memory
I
bank.
know.
Okay, Scrilla, you go first. I don't put themselves in hot water right now.
This guy's
Let's
wild.
try to get into some hot
I
water.
want 10 youths by the end of this year, boy. Can I say that to the mic?
No, I would say for myself, it's I don't know. I don't know if I actually have anything in mind in terms of that. I would say maybe just continue to build myself personally, like personal growth in the sense like doing a lot more reading, doing a lot more reading for sure. I think I need to I enjoy reading, but just like actually dedicating that time towards that. I think that's one. As well as also like cooking and meal prepping. I've been doing that as of late, and it's been saving me a lot more money, you know, for sure. Because the thing is that for sure the fast food is cheaper and it will fill you, but you don't necessarily feel as good. So I think it's about doing that as well as understanding trying new things, and that's trying the yoga and all these different things that the man would definitely recommend. So I think it's more of my personal growth, and I was working on my personal projects, really holding myself accountable to work on my personal projects to actually see myself grow in those things. So I think it's more so personal growth that I see myself for this year, but it's not. I don't think I have anything outrageous that I say I want to be able to lift
Those are
like
good goals,
500 kg.
No, those are good
That's
goals.
good. You want to go? Or you want to go?
I guess.
Vegan?
Firstly, I'm not putting a label on nothing.
Yeah, sure. It's not
I'm
a
not
New Year's
putting a label
resolution.
on
Yeah,
nothing.
Okay, don't say a resolution.
That's
Say something that you want to
like,
work towards.
Okay, I think maybe I want to I want to be more flexible, because when it comes to flexibility, I have very minimal.
You talking about
flexibility.
schedule?
Or
schedule?
working out.
Flexible
Flexibility.
period.
I was
Okay.
talking about like your body.
Okay, okay, okay,
Like,
okay.
I can't cross my legs, like certain stuff. So it's like I feel like me doing that will give me better. Like I'll be able to just move around more fluid. Like going through.
So then you're gonna do yoga.
I'm gonna do yoga. I told you that already.
Okay, so we're holding you to yoga.
All right,
then.
done now.
You know what I
Holding
mean?
you to
You know
yoga.
what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. Every man
Forward.
done the yoga
Also,
type stuff.
I'm gonna cut out dairy. 2020, I'm cutting out dairy.
Wow, that's
Cheesecakes,
tough.
I'm gonna eat fam. Well, Man's no, every day's a new year. When I cut shit off, it's just random. Like, I just cut
Random.
it off.
Could be, so it could be 31st.
As of December 26th, I'm done. Yo, the cheesecake's gonna be hot. You know?
Hey.
For myself, I just thought of mine when I said yours. I gotta read a lot more, and it's like it's
Same.
paining me because I have
Same.
like 5 different books that I have like on my Amazon list, like in my basket, and I don't buy, right?
So you talking about like hard copy books?
Hard
or-
copy books, man. None of this Kindle stuff.
Why not?
Doesn't work for me.
Oh, okay.
It legit doesn't work for me.
Distracting
Yeah, I
for
like.
some time.
I actually have to like actually read
What
the
do you mean?
physical
You have a
book
Kindle, or you talk about on your phone, like
on my phone, on a Kindle, like
Yeah, it doesn't
anything of
work.
that
I
nature.
can't
He wants,
Like,
he wants to go
electronic.
back to the old school.
Yeah.
It has to actually, and I used to read like quite a bit, right? But especially from like a mental health aspect, because I'm looking for a lot of things that will essentially put me in the right like mind space. And I don't want to trust too many people to do that. Like I can trust a mandem, right? But other than that, you know, this
somebody hypnotize you.
fam, this world is full of lion, tigers, and bears, dog. No one wants to see you winning. So
True.
I want those books to essentially do that for me.
It's full of humans. Animals are safe.
Have done.
Yeah, it's
And
true.
the next one is that I started doing yoga, but I didn't commit to it. It got pretty
Same.
tough. Like hot yoga, honestly, I'm telling everybody, if you think yoga is like a PUSSY type thing,
Never.
Of course,
don't
It's
even-
ridiculous.
I can't-
It's
I was
ridiculous.
sore
I
for
can't do it.
days doing hot yoga, right? So probably
Probably
that.
not used to all that.
That'd
shit.
be my 2.
Can't lie. I went to the library the other day, like maybe I would say 2 months ago. I got the book. I got The Art of War. Okay, listen, I got the book. I read half of it. Literally, I had to bring it back. I brought it back, got it again. Okay, I think I paid like a over fee of like $5 instead of just buying the
Spent
book.
$5 late fee.
Yeah, late fee.
How long
So
did
hold
you
on,
have that
listen,
book for?
listen to this. So I had the book for a while. So listen, I'm like, I'm gonna read it. It was sitting there, you know, halfway through it. I literally just left it, forgot about it. I got a letter from the library saying that if I don't bring the
Give us
book
our
back,
shit back, bro.
Collections.
that is going to collections. I looked at it and it said $40. The book on Amazon is like $20. Low key, I've never been so pissed in my
So
life.
is your New Year resolution to bring things
No,
back
to
on
read. No,
time?
no, it's to read, bro. Listen, I
Okay.
should have bought the book. Listen, I swear to you, I went there and I was so pissed. This guy's gonna bring stuff back.
Yo,
on
your
time.
New Year's resolution should be
Yo.
to be on time.
Yo, bro.
That's it, yeah, I like-
Listen, I was on time today, guys. I was on time. Okay.
Technically, you weren't, but okay.
I was 7 o'clock. I was here. Okay. Tune into the check-in. Like, comment, subscribe.